When you think of Britain, images of red phone boxes, afternoon tea, and rainy weather might come to mind. But life in the UK is filled with so many quirky traditions and unique cultural gems that truly set it apart. So let's dive into some of the things you'll only find in Britain, things that might surprise and even delight you. The iconic British pub culture. First up, there's the classic British pub, a social staple unlike anywhere else. British pubs have been around for centuries, and they're more than just places to grab a pint. Many are cozy, full of character, and feature everything from fireplaces to traditional wood-beamed ceilings. Some of the oldest pubs date back to medieval times, and each one has its own stories, legends, and regulars. Pub quizzes, where friends gather for a trivia night over drinks, are a weekly event across the country. It's all about gathering, sharing a laugh, and creating memories. The pub is an extension of people's living rooms. Tea time traditions. You can't talk about Britain without mentioning tea, of course. Afternoon tea is not just a drink here, it's practically an institution. And we're not talking about just a cup of tea. A proper afternoon tea includes scones with clotted cream and jam, finger sandwiches, and pastries, all served on a tiered tray. Then there's the endless debate over whether you put cream or jam first on your scone, a subject as serious as any political debate in the UK. The Queen's Guards and their stoic expressions. If you visit Britain, seeing the Queen's Guards at Buckingham Palace is a must. Dressed in their iconic red uniforms and tall black bearskin hats, these guards are famous for their unbreakable expressions, no matter how much people try to make them laugh or move. Changing of the Guard, a ceremonial event that happens in front of the palace, is a uniquely British spectacle, drawing thousands of tourists eager to witness the precision and discipline. Driving on the left side of the road. One thing that immediately stands out to visitors is driving on the left side of the road. While only a handful of countries follow this rule, in Britain it's the law, and the roads are built to match. For tourists, this means a bit of an adjustment, especially at those famous roundabouts. And in the countryside, you'll often find narrow lanes with just enough room for one car, where people expertly navigate, often with a friendly wave as they pass each other. Unpredictable weather and the British obsession with it. In the UK, the weather is more than a conversation starter, it's practically a national pastime. With its famously unpredictable climate, one minute it's sunny, and the next, you're caught in a downpour. Brits have perfected the art of layering clothes, and most people carry an umbrella even on a bright day, just in case. And the British love of weather talk, it's both a social lubricant and a genuine fascination. After all, with 4 seasons often experienced in a single day, there's always something new to discuss. The charm of British accents and dialects. Another uniquely British feature is the variety of accents and dialects packed into such a small space. Travel 20 miles in any direction, and the accent noticeably changes. From the Cockney rhyming slang of East London to the soft Welsh lilt, the rugged Scottish brogue, and the northern twang, each region has a distinct way of speaking. Some accents are so strong they can even be a challenge for other Brits to understand. Historic double-decker buses and black cabs. Classic red double-decker bus is another icon you'll only find in Britain. In cities like London, these buses are more than just a mode of transport, they're part of the city's personality. Along with the iconic black cabs, with drivers who famously have to memorize London's complex map, known as the Knowledge. They give British transport a unique charm. Unique festivals and peculiar traditions. Then there are the strange and wonderful festivals you'll only find in Britain. There's cheese rolling in Gloucestershire, where competitors chase a wheel of cheese down a steep hill. In Cooper's Hill, people risk scrapes and bruises, all for the thrill and the cheese. And there's bog snorkeling in Wales, a sport that involves swimming through muddy bogs in flippers and snorkels. These traditions might seem unusual, but they're rooted in local pride and a great sense of humor, showing just how Britain loves its eccentric pastimes. British sense of humor and politicians. British are known for their unique sense of humor, often dry, witty, and laced with sarcasm. Shows like Monty Python and The Office perfectly capture that understated style that leaves you chuckling long after the punchline. Alongside this humor is an unparalleled sense of politeness. British people are famous for their love of queuing, their instinct to apologize even when it's not necessary, and their endless supply of please and thank you. These habits might seem small, but they're deeply ingrained in British culture and set it apart. So, life in the UK is filled with quirks, from ancient castles to tea traditions, from unpredictable weather to eccentric festivals. It's a place where the past and present blend seamlessly, where history is respected, and humor is celebrated. Britain's uniqueness isn't just in its sights or sounds, it's in the way people live, celebrate, and carry on centuries-old traditions with pride and a sense of fun. These are just a few of the things you'll only find in Britain, each one a reminder of what makes this island so wonderfully distinctive.